OVO, the electricity company in England, decided to charge me extra fees this month without letting me know that those extra fees will appear on my bill. If you live in England and OVO is your electricity provider, I would advise you to check your bill and look for late payment fee. If you're one of those people who has been charged with those fees, like myself, let me give you 3 steps that will remove those fees from your account. But before I'll do that, let me tell you how did I found out. As a person who loves managing their money, I check all of my bills on a monthly basis. All of the payslips I got, all of the invoices I got, I check them on the monthly basis. And that's why I know whether certain companies are actually charging me more than they're supposed to. That's why I don't have any direct debit set up, so I can check and approve all of those payments and actually send them by myself, making sure that I don't overpay, and then I don't need to fight for those payments to be returned to me. In this way, it's much easier for you to not pay the charges that they would like you to pay, but they have no grounds to charge you those fees. But a lot of companies, water, electricity, mobile bills, they all do the same things. They're applying certain fees because they know that majority of the people in our society doesn't manage their money, therefore don't check their invoices. They have just direct debit and pay whatever it comes out of it. And this is the way they're making extra money. And that's why that's one of the parts of money management that I'm really careful about. I'm checking all of my invoices, all of my bills on a monthly basis when I get them. And obviously, I would advise you to do the same. Having said that, let's go to those 3 steps that I promised to give you. So the first one, you need to call them. You need to make sure that you have at least 20 minutes of your time, because that's how long it's going to take you to actually talk to them and tell them why they cannot charge you, why they have no grounds for charging you that amount of money. I've been charged twice the same fee in the same month, okay? So first, call them, 20 minutes. For the second one, you need to ask them the question. But to do that, you need to understand why do they trying to charge you that extra late payment fee. It's because apparently you have been late with your payment, whether it's a 1 day, 2 days. I apparently was late 2 days, okay? And they charged me twice. Why do they have no grounds to charge you? It's just because if you go to your bill that you can access through your online portal, you will see that on that bill there is no due date of the payment. So what they will tell you that the due date is on the email that you got from them. Your bill date that you have on your portal and your email date that you get from them, those bills have completely different dates on those bills, which is another weird and ridiculous part. But what they will tell you is that in that email, they say that you have 14 days to pay your bill. And if you don't do it, then they don't say anything. Also, because the bill doesn't say that, that gives you the ground to ask them the question. Can you show me on my bill where is that date that states that I should pay by the end of that date? And they will tell you that there is none, obviously, because there is none. So then the third step is to ask them another question. Can you show me where in terms and conditions you state that you will charge me X amount of money if I will be late with my payment? And what will probably happen is they will say, let me just find that out for you. They will come back to you after 5 to 7 minutes and they will say, I'm sorry, but we cannot find anything like that. Yes, please, could you put me to the accounting office because I am not happy on paying the fees that you shouldn't charge me in the first place. That's going to take another 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, however it's gonna take. And then they will come back to you saying that everything is resolved, that they are very sorry, but the charges will be removed from your account. So the last thing you need to do is to ask for the email confirmation that those charges will be removed and write down the name of the person that you've been talking to. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow.